Hi, I'm the senior editor, Karting101.com. Today, we're mounting a seat. This is my assistant editor, Garrett Huff. Basic tools used for mounting a seat are simple. An old axle or a big pipe, a large crescent wrench, and a tape measure. Also, we like to use a rag just to protect the paint, especially on a new cart. All we've done here is set up some sprockets so that when you set the chassis on these sprockets, it holds the chassis this distance off the floor and allows the seat to sit down through the chassis the proper distance.
There's still a gap here, so we're going to have to bend this seat strut over a little bit further still. This is the second try here, and we've got the right side where we want it, and we still have a little bit to go on this left side. It's important that you remember that the tabs here on the seat strut match up with the curve of the seat. You also need to leave space for these, which are required in international type classes like ICA as a CIK rule.
Here you can see that there's a little bit of distance in between the seat and the seat strut. On this side, they're butting up against one another. After we bend this tab to align with the side of the seat as to prevent any abnormal wear, there's going to be an even bigger gap. But like we said before, you have to leave room for these CIK washers. So now I'm just going to tweak it just a little bit like that, and then we'll try the seat again.
Alright, now we've got all the tabs bent. We want to make sure the seat's where we had it before. You usually want to go from the edge of the belly pan at the front all the way to the seat's edge and measure, and then repeat it on the other side.
You can see here we drilled one of the holes in the seat. We just used the frame as the jig to make sure that we get the holes perfectly aligned. It's important to drill slow for two reasons. Number one, you don't want the drill bit to wander and move the seat. Number two, fiberglass tends to chip, grind, and if you drill slow, you'll get a nice clean hole. Also, there's a lot of dust created, so make sure you're in a well-ventilated area or you wear personal protective equipment.
At this point in the seat mounting process, you want to have the top bolts somewhat snug, enough so you can go up and down with the seat a little bit. And you want to make sure that these tabs are now aligned with the contours of the seat. And you'll need to use some spacers, maybe a couple big ones or a stack of small ones to get the distance from the seat to the tab, and then from there you're good.